We're out here in the woods again. If you know our story of Play Black Wall Street, I volunteered at this camp in 2017 called the Village Nation Uni Camp. And at this camp, everybody needs to come up with the camper name, and it's supposed to, kind of separate you from the trauma of the name that people may call you back home, right? Whatever experience is, whatever negative or positive connotations you have with your name, you leave it and you have to come up with whatever your identity is. For me, my name was Black Wall Street. And I came up 2017. None of these kids, high school, middle school, even the college counselors, none of them knew the history of Tulsa's Black Wall Street. I'm now coming back, 5 years later, and I have multiple editions of the game. Leaving the camp in 2017, that's what gave me the idea. And so the fact that I can still connect with this camp, the fact that I can still teach them history and financial literacy through board gaming is just a fun concept, right? So appreciate y'all, appreciate what the Village Nation does. Shout out to Fluke Fluker, shout out to Dr. Watts, shout out to TLC, much love. And now I'm coming back to the camp to give them some more wisdom and some more game.
Like you wake up with an idea or a path that you think you're going on, and you just kind of laughs and goes, I got something for you, right? And so for us 7 years ago, in the middle of the summer, I get a phone call from the director of the camp saying that we have a sponsor that got 40 spots, that paid for 40 spots, but they don't have the campers. And can you get 40 kids up here in 2 weeks in the middle of summer? So I'm like, I'll try. And so we were blessed to get 40 kids, but I'm not going to send kids up here and not know it myself. So I rolled up with them. And when I saw this space, I'm like, what? And the kids did amazingly well. And the director was so moved, he turned to say, listen, we'll give you a week every year. And so this is our 7th year doing this. And so,
for sure.
Yeah. And so we continue to play to be able to continue to do this, bringing brothers like you up so the kids can have different voices, male, female, and from different perspectives is really what the mission has been about. So appreciate you all taking your time.
So I went back down the hill for a day because I had to teach a class and there's no internet up here. But now I'm back at Village Nation Uni Camp. Going to do some sessions today on financial literacy and the 7 steps to launch your business. Brought some more goodies for folks and some hair products for my locks. So what did you want to what I took away?
Yeah.
So one of the biggest things I'll say was communication. And really trying to talk to people, and that's how you move past problems. And that was a big thing, even in my cabin, because we were talking in conversation. What else? I would say one thing that I really appreciated personally was talking about how to be a man, because I know a lot of boys like me, we don't have our fathers in our lives constantly, so talks like that I really appreciated. So and then as well as talking about our culture, I really appreciate it because that was something that's not often taught in schools. And and then the research to get for that is really hard. you like another song? Or?
That was beautiful. Thank you. So, first off, everyone who's like, why are you keeping your do-rag on the whole time? We're out here in the forest. There's a lot of dirt. There's a lot of bugs. There's a lot of energy. And I bring out my locks when it's time, but I don't want to have my locks out in the dirt and all that stuff all the time. So I'm just going to keep them protected and keep them safe, Second thing, I already know the queen's going to get on me about this, but I'm giving away way more board games than initially thought because we went through the 7 steps to launch a business and the 4 pathways to wealth. And the students were way more engaged than I thought. And I was like, okay, I can give a game to whoever is comfortable going through the 7 steps with their business idea. And they were like, oh, I'll do it. And I was like, oh, okay. I definitely thought y'all were going to be a little bit more shy than this. So I had to go back to the car, get some more games because, if a student's brave enough to stand up and, talk about their dream and they were paying attention enough to go through the 7 steps and take notes and be able to recite it, I gotta reward that, and this is what it's for. Came up to this camp 5 years ago. I left this camp with a business idea and I was able to create the board game from that idea. So any way that I can continue to pour into the cups that have poured into me, I'm gonna do it. Huge shout out to Fluke, the king, the great. Much appreciated. Love you, Fluke. You're doing a great job out here and your legacy will live on forever. What you reading over here?
Launch It.
Yeah. Why are you reading Launch It?
Because I'm going to be an entrepreneur.
Love it. You've been on the notes all week.
Yeah. I've been very dedicated to learning what you got going on.
How'd you enjoy Uni Camp?
I enjoy Uni Camp a lot. I feel like it opened my eyes just about my culture and just to know the possibilities. I feel like it opened a lot of resources for me, and this was definitely one of them. I was very determined to talk to you and also to get this book because you had an option, either the book or the board game, and I feel like knowledge is the most power, and I feel like this will give me the knowledge that I need. And also being in the workshop with you, it gave me the opportunity to be able to ask questions and get the answers to my questions and actually to be able to understand so I can be able to move forward. My goal is to make a multi-million-dollar company, and I can't wait to do it. It's your guidance, and I'll make sure to give you your prompts.
Hey.
And I'll see you at the top.
Yep. See you there. Yeah.
This is my very first experience being here at the camp, and everything that you explained couldn't even put a feather to the experience of physically being here.
Yeah, it's an experimental thing. You got to experience it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Incredible experience. I don't think that any of us will leave feeling the same way. We are bonded for life, and that's exactly what you're getting out of the Village Nation Camp session. I recommend that every student that gets an opportunity to come out takes advantage of it. I had my baby here with me for the very first time, camp named MVP, and to her experience, I would recommend it to every single student to come and join us.
And the thing about the camp is a reciprocal thing. So as much as the campers get, we as adults, counselors, we get the same. So it's a beautiful thing.
Beautiful.
Thank you for your leadership
Thank
and for
you.
the sacrifices that you've made to make this happen.
I'm just trying to be obedient.
There's nothing like it anywhere else. I've never heard of anything like it in the world. So if you want a once-in-a-lifetime experience and come back and become a counselor, this is the place for you.
Beautiful.
King and queen maker.
Beautiful.
My name is Luca. I am the president of the Village Nation. This camp is an amazing opportunity for our campers to understand the power behind education, to be connected to their legacy, to their history, to their culture, and to go down this hill, down this mountain as change agents. This mountain and this environment is a healing place, and so we heal our campers and we send them out to be the change agents they were born to be.
Hi, I'm Yeezy. That's my nickname. My real name is Kanye Martin, and I've been here for 2 years now. And next year I would like to go, so that's 3 years. Yeah.
Nice. And what's the takeaway from this year's camp?
This camp, it's been like from last camp, just one thing, be confident with yourself, be strong. Always have people around you. For instance, like have like a community of your, like for me, like your race, because you guys can like connect and everything. Love each other, don't put anyone down. Like for me, like my cabin, they're like family to me. Like to be honest, like I'm gonna miss them. I'm hoping I get to see them next year. We had some great bonds, some great times. A whole week, it was amazing. You know? So yeah.
What's a lesson or something that you're about to take back to your community, back to your family?
For instance, like the N word. Like that word, I need to stop using that word because I only use it to, like, I guess, be cool in some way. There's no point. Like I'm myself. I don't need to be another person of myself. You know, like I don't need to try to be myself. But then also one lesson is I need to start getting back into like my Black culture, like learning more about me. You know, like all this stuff. Like just had me thinking about, like, for instance, like what's his name, De'Von, like he told us about like his like his song Red Flags, about like his struggle in college, in high school, and where he lived. So I mean, so basically just like strive for greatness. Just, like, always be yourself, never try to be anyone else, but just strive for amazing.
Nice. Where you see yourself in 10 years, King?
10 years, I see myself, to be honest, with a job, business job, but then also work in the NFL. You know, but yeah, in the NFL, like doing my dream, like doing great in my dream. And then after that, I want to get into business or entertainment, like movie, like Netflix, Sony, all the Disney, all that stuff. So yeah.
Oh yeah, much success to you, King.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Of course. Goodbyes are always very, very difficult, but this year was a really good camp. Had some really good scholars that were interested in building wealth. Some scholars that had some singing ability, rapping ability, spoken word, art. Like this, it's crazy to always come up here and experience their just brilliance, right? Just experience their emotions, their gifts to people, and just that joy, that happiness of coming up here. You know, some students come from some difficult situations, but they're able to come up to this camp, leave that behind, and just be a kid again up here. So, you know, huge shout out again to Fluke, to the whole Village Nation team for putting this together. Dr. Watts, Brittany, Tiny. It was a good one. I'm just proud and honored to be a part of the experience and be a part of the story. So until next year.
Black Wall Street, second edition. Have you ever heard of the Black Wall Street? If not, this game is just for you. It's like a more educational version of Monopoly where you learn about the history of Black Wall Street based on real businesses and real events. Side effects of this game are wealth building, teaching investment, and money management. So what's the hold up? Go on your local computer today and shop now.